Ew, what is good? My anime preview. What is good? Honestly, Boruto wasn't absolutely amazing, but at the same time, this is what we are pretty much stuck with at this point when the show can't fully just go out of its way to give us a bunch of new stuff that, we would want to see necessarily, but with seeing samurai stuff, I think that's a welcome addition to the show because not only is Boruto supposed to pick up a sword sooner or later, we're starting to see that there's some swordsmen that truly don't have any cares in the world besides making a little bit of paper or really just cutting down their opponents. And to see a character who is pretty much all based around swords is another reason why I kind of like what Boruto does for their side characters. Even if it's not completely for me, it's still nice to know that they're putting in the effort to give them all these moments that at the end of the day, they should be able to shine from, that they should be able to grow much more powerful, if anything, because like we saw with her, she had her doubts in her mind. It didn't really seem like that during the Chuny exams or the what was it, Guineas, Guineas. Um, but regardless, she has pushed herself to a point where she needed to not only beat someone she kind of admired, but she needed to be able to do it without losing her life in the process because that's just how most of these samurais be nowadays. They go in knowing they could good and well die, and sometimes they really be dying. uh, but yeah, this was a pretty cool showcase of just like chakra on the swords and how far it's come since what, like the couple? How many samurais have we actually even seen in Naruto? Like you can count that on your hands. Beside like samurais that actually had screen time. So unfortunately, it's pretty scarce and harsh to be one of them. But at the end of the day, you definitely can see the potential of them being just as crazy, if not crazier, than some of the ninjas are. Their fights can end ridiculously quick. They pretty much can look at each other and understand like who's ready to fight for their lives and who's pretty much going to back down just by all the battles they usually fight with within each other. So yeah, I am pretty interested to see if there is a long line of samurai stuff that's gonna come. Like I said, Boruto in the time skip has a sword, but as much as we saw Sasuke training, I'm pretty sure they don't have to elaborate ridiculously far for people to kind of get the picture, right? Like they could just say some very small things and be like, yeah, and then within 2 months, Boruto became a swordsmaster. Just do a quick little jump, and people will accept it probably. I think it would be cool to see him training and learning actual techniques to make his sword better. But yet again, why do that when there's someone like Sasuke who's your teacher, and you've already kind of have lightning, uh, and Boruto already has a lightning infinity, so naturally he should be able to infuse his blade with lightning. He should be able to do it with multiple things that he already has to his disposal. So that's kind of the scary part about his character is how much he has in his arsenal that can then make him even stronger than he already is. Well, yeah, outside of that, the episode wasn't really for me. I just really did like seeing some samurai stuff happen. I was kind of surprised they didn't do a second episode for it, like uh, freeze the fight and then leave the fight for the end episode, but instead we're gonna get Deki's first mission next. So, like I said, we're at a point where they have to slow down all of the stuff and give us what they can give us, and this is just it. Well, that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely be talking to you soon, then later. So take care and peace.